Hello everyone. Today we are going to start a new chapter, and that new chapter, as you see, will be trigonometry. In class 10 we have already studied basic trigonometry, in class 9 as well. So in class 11 we'll take this chapter further, and then we'll study trigonometry in depth in class 11. Okay, so there will be many sub chapters under trigonometry. This falls under algebra. Okay, so what is trigonometry? Let's start. So it is a branch of mathematics that studies it is the branch of mathematics that studies the relationship between sides and angles of a triangle, especially a right angle triangle. So trigonometry is that part of mathematics that connects sides with angles. So let's see how. So let us see this right angle triangle. If you see, normally we say this is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse, this is the base. But actually in trigonometry this won't work. Remember, obviously the longest side, that is the side opposite to 90-degree, will be hypotenuse. Okay, so hypotenuse means what? Hypotenuse means a side opposite to 90-degree. Okay, so by the way, please start copying this. I want you to copy all these notes in your formula copy or notebook. Okay, so this is hypotenuse, and now the perpendicular and the base depends on the angle that you take. Suppose if you take this angle as theta, then this will be the perpendicular, because perpendicular means opposite to the angle taken. Correct everyone? But suppose if I had taken this as theta, then this would be the perpendicular. Okay, but I have taken here in this case this as theta, so this will be the base. So finally what will be the base? The remaining side. Correct everyone? Again I repeat, let me show you another one. An example: suppose if this is a right angle triangle, this is the hypotenuse opposite to 90. Suppose if this is alpha, then this will be the perpendicular and this remaining side will be the base. So this is an example where the lower angle I have taken as theta. This is an example where I have taken the upper angle as theta or alpha. So wherever you take your required angle, opposite to that will be the perpendicular. So again I repeat, hypotenuse is the side opposite to 90-degree. Perpendicular is the one side opposite to the angle that you are considering, and base will be the remaining side. Okay, so great. Now let me rub this. Okay, so that's the basics. Now let's come to how is this sides and angles, how are sides and angles connected. Okay, now the sides and angles, I may write it, and angles in trigonometry are connected by trigonometric ratios. Okay, please copy all of this. So I'm saying that the sides and the angles in trigonometry are connected by something called trigonometric ratios. So what are trigonometric? There are six trigonometric ratios. Okay, so how many trigonometric ratios are there, everyone? 6. So I'm saying that the trigonometric ratio connects angles with sides, and there are 6 such trigonometric ratios. Let's see one by one. Okay, so what is the first one? Everyone knows this. The first one is sine of theta. So what is sine theta, everyone? Some people have P by H. Number 2, the next one is cos theta. What is cos theta? Curly brown hair. And the third one is tan theta, that's turned permanently black. Okay, how to remember this? If you know this, some people have curly brown hair. You can write like this: turned permanently black. So check this out. Some people have curly brown hair turned permanently black. Got it? So the starting letters of this statement will give you the formula for 3 trigonometric ratios. Okay, please copy this. So there are 6 trigonometric ratios. Now I have just written 3. What about the other? The others are just the opposite of them. So the other 3 trigonometric ratios are just the opposite of these ones. Let me write it down here. Fourth one is cosec theta. Cosec theta is just the opposite of sine. It will be h by p. The fifth one will be sec theta. What will be sec theta? Sec theta will be just the opposite of cos. It will be h by b. And finally, the sixth one will be cot theta. What will be cot theta? Just the opposite of this one. That is b by p. Correct. So these are the 6 trigonometric ratios. Remember, so copy all of these. So here we have the 6 trigonometric ratios, and you see these actually connect sides with angles because theta is angle and p and h are sides. So this six trigonometric ratios connects sides with angles. Correct. Okay. Now once you have understood this, let's come to the other properties of trigonometric ratios. So the second one comes the reciprocal relations. Reciprocal relations. I want you to copy this as well. Reciprocal relations. So these 6 trigonometric ratios are connected with one another. Okay, so they are connected with one another, and one such connection is the reciprocal relations. So how are they connected? The first one is cosec theta, if you see, is the opposite of sine theta. What is cosec theta, everyone? The opposite of sine. How do you know? Check this out. Cosec is h by p, whereas sine is p by h, just the opposite. Okay. So similarly, number 2, sec theta, if you see, it's the opposite of cos theta, reciprocal of cos theta. Check this out. How do you know that? Here, sec theta is h by b, whereas cos theta is b by h. Okay. And finally, the third one, cot theta is the opposite of what, everyone? Tan theta. Here we have cot theta is b by p, whereas sine theta is tan theta is p by b. Just the reciprocal of one another, isn't it? So these are the 3 reciprocal relations. I can also write the vice versa, the other one as well. So from here I can also form that sine theta is opposite of 1 by cosec theta. Okay, and I can also say cos theta is the opposite of 1 by sec theta, and I can also say tan theta is the opposite of cot theta. So vice versa relation, this can also be written. Correct. Okay. And now once you have understood reciprocal, the third one is the quotient relations. What is it, everyone? Quotient relation. The other way that the trigonometric ratios are connected, and that will be the first one. Let me write it. Tan theta will be the quotient of sine theta divided by cos theta. I can show you this one how, because tan theta, okay, let me show you. Okay, tan theta means what? Turned permanently black. And if you divide sine by cos, if you divide sine theta by cos theta, what do you get? Some people have, this is curly brown hair. Can I write like this? H and H gets cancelled. You are getting P by B. So check this, P by B, and they equal. So tan theta is actually equals to sine theta by cos theta. Correct? Okay. The second one, similarly, if if I just reciprocate, what will be cot then? Cot is the opposite of tan, reciprocal. So it will be cos theta by sine theta. You have already done this in class 10. Okay. So the third is the reciprocal relation. Okay. Now I hope you have already copied this. Let me rub this. As you just try to understand, I want you to copy it in your notebook as well. Rub all this. Okay. So finally now we come to the most important one, and the fourth one, that is trigonometric identities. Okay, this is the most important one, trigonometric identities. In fact, we will use trigonometric identities, the basic ones, in class 12 as well, and in many sums that we solve in class 11. Okay, we have also used it in class 10 to solve those sums, proving left hand side equals to right hand side. So the first of all the trigonometric identities is the most easy one. That's sine square theta plus cos square theta is how much? 1. You also call it square relations. You can clearly make out why, because everything has a square. Sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. From here you can make other smaller formulas. You can say sine square theta equals to 1 minus cos square theta. You may copy this as well. Then cos square theta equals to 1 minus sine square theta. That can also be done. Okay, so 2 more formulas can be derived from here, but the main one is this one, sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. What about the second one? The second identity is 1 plus tan square theta equals to sec square theta. If you remember, this is the second trigonometric identity. From here I can frame again some other formulas. I can say tan square theta equals to sec square theta minus 1. I can say that, or I can also say that sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. I can say that as well. Okay, the third one, what about the third one? The third formula is 1 plus, similar to the second one, cot square theta equals to cosec square theta, correct? And I have cot square theta can be written as cosec square theta minus 1, or you can also write it as cosec square theta minus cot square theta equals to 1. So the main one is this. So the blue ones are actually the important ones. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1, the first one. The second one, 1 plus tan square theta equals to sec square theta, and 1 plus cot square theta equals to cosec square theta. So these are the three basic trigonometric identities. It is very, very important. You should never forget this. Okay, by the way, this is just the start of so many formulas that we are going to do in trigonometry in class 11. So this much for today. I want to go a little slow with trigonometry because it is a tough concept. I just want you to copy everything that I have explained in your notebook and submit it. Okay, so thank you.